Previously on Onboard Lifestyle, we left Marina del Rey to test our new precision mainsail en route to Catalina.
Welcome to Catalina Island.
We spend nearly a week enjoying island life in Emerald Bay and Cherry Cove. We had one day of wild weather.
It's nice, I like it.
My dad gets frustrated with our moody outboard.
I'm gonna say that outboard would not start.
And we leave Catalina Island to seek safe harbor because a gale warning was issued for the area.
How close do you plan on being next to this guy?
I don't know, 200 yards?
It's a little intimidating.
Oh, it's fine. I just can't believe these guys have to anchor out here for weeks.
I think sometimes these guys are out here for a lot longer than that, because why aren't things going into port?
Well, this guy's empty. Look at his water line. So he's waiting to fill up. Our sail from Cherry Cove on Catalina Island to Alamitos Bay was pleasant. The winds were light from the northwest, but we were determined to sail the 27.5-mile leg. We certainly were not setting any speed records as we sailed northeast towards a sea of anchored container ships. The sea state was flat, and it was calming to drift along at 4 to 6 knots. It looked intimidating to see nearly 100 AIS targets cluttering the chart plotter screen, and even more congestion on the radar. These ships are so large and far apart, it was easy and quite interesting, actually, to sail directly through this anchored fleet. We sailed to the entrance of Alamitos Bay and powered the last 5 minutes of our 6.2-hour day. We tied up to the Navy dock in the Alamitos Bay Marina and put out a few extra lines, knowing that the weather will be ramping up in the next 2 days. Compass got a nice walk in, and the crew wound down because the next few days were gonna be busy. Alamitos Bay, right here. We got a nice little spot on the Navy dock. Nice place to ride out this little wind event. But while we're here, obviously, we're gonna get a couple projects done. It's calm right now. Barometric pressure is just starting to fall. We'll see how far it drops today. But there's a potential for some big winds. Everybody's buzzing about it.
But the strongest winds are expected during the afternoon.
This is really just sort of the beginning of the peak of this event.
Large breaking waves from 5 to 8 feet, so it is dangerous to get into the water.
Of trees toppling, power outages.
We'll see what happens. Big thing we got to get done is this outboard engine. You know, I've been working on it, trying to get it to run, trying different things, running cleaner through the carburetor. Thing just spits and coughs and smokes. I think it's time to get a new one. So we made a phone call. Got a tip while we were out on Catalina Island. Somebody gave us a name. Called them up, they had one in stock. Newer version of this engine, 9.9 Tohatsu. It's being delivered today. They're actually going to take our old one, repair it, and put it on consignment. So hopefully that'll be salvaged and go to a new home. We just need to trust our outboard. So a new one it's gonna be nice. Should have it here in a couple hours. Plenty of other things to do though. Mexico's calling, quick. trying to line up all our little projects, the major ones before we go. We've been knocking them off, you know, one at a time, and we'll obviously continue doing our projects as we travel down into Mexico. But a few big things that we need to do. We've been working on our autopilot here and there. I want to get a couple more things done on that, hopefully finish the install, and maybe start testing that, see how it works. That's the big one for this stop, along with the new outboard and a bunch of other little things. But it's nice and looks like a beautiful day. It's supposed to deteriorate as the day goes on. Be kind of interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, wind's starting to pick up. Barometric pressure's starting to drop a little more. I can see over at Harbor Patrol on their flagstaff, they're flying double red triangles now. That's a gale warning, sustained 34 to 47 knots. We're in a nice protected harbor here. A little bit of fetch is going to hit us on our beam for a while, but it's going to clock around to the northwest, and I'm sure it'll be real comfortable for us here. I threw out some extra lines, some extra fenders just to play it safe. We're riding pretty good. I don't expect much from this, not in here at least. Well, the wind's picked up a bit more. Still not too bad here in the bay. It's probably blowing 25 to 30s right now, sustained, and still a couple hours away from the peak. We've lost about 13 millibars of pressure and starting to feel it out here. Wind keeps growing. Well, I think leaving Catalina Island was a pretty smart move. I'm watching the weather out there, and it looks brutal. Okay, let's go do this. Our outboard is here. I'm Teal, actually. This is Lynn.
Oh, hi, Lynn. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for bringing this.
For sure.
Okay, you keep hold of the back end.
Yep, I will.
We'll just put it right here first. I'll slide it to center.
Can you lift the back a little?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I need to just loosen a little. That's what it was.
Yeah, you've been good to me, baby.
That's right.
I know.
Gonna miss it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Take good care of her.
Send it to a good home. You know, all outboards go to heaven.
That's right. Neutral, reverse, neutral, forward, neutral. Okay.
You ready?
Am
Our
I
first
ready?
pull.
I know. It's really weird. There's no choke like on a carburetor.
What?
Let's get this thing started. Hope this thing starts.
It better. Pull. Second pull. Nice.
Okay, there's a little bit of a break in here. God.
You like it?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know when.
Look, it's not gonna die.
I know. Well, I like that. First of all, look at this. We're mobile.
Finally.
Boy, this is stiff. Oh, let's see. Increase, decrease. This way. There.
Emma is missing out. She's with her cousins again today.
Oh. Okay. We have an outboard. Of course, we only get to idle it for the first 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10 minutes idle. After that, from 10 minutes to 2 hours, we get to go about half throttle.
from 2 hours to 10 hours, 3/4 throttle. It'll be like 20 hours before we can open this up.
So what you're saying is our new Outboard's a tease.
So far, this is it.
Makes you work for it.
We're wide open for a while. This is it.
Oh man, it's okay. There's a speed limit in here anyways. I don't think I've ever seen so many electric boats. But this is like the perfect place for it if you were to have one.
Man, these canals just go on for miles.
It does. Reminds me of Venice. So Teal is going to serenade me.
What do I hear? What do I barely hear? Our new outboard. Trying to break this thing in nice and slowly. We're letting it idle for an hour each day. I'll bring the throttle up a little bit as we go, but we want to make sure that we break this in properly. God, look at that. No smoke, no coughing, just purring along.
What do you got?
We got you some dinner. Come on out, Teal. Well, here we are. We got your fish order, sir.
Okay, tell everyone your names.
My name's Brad, and this is
Chris.
Chris. Nice meeting you guys.
Okay, now tell us, what did you catch today?
Well, we got some.
Wow. Okay, so what are these in here?
We got some half moon perch and some opalite perch.
Wow. And that's your, that's the one that, the treasure right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold that up. I just want to look at that one.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what
beautiful.
is that one now? That's
a sheephead. We only got one. We were trying to fill your order.
okay.
I got that order filled.
Look at the mouth on that thing.
Yeah.
And I heard that you don't give up your fishing spots, huh?
Yeah, no fishing spots. And Teal said he's going to keep it under lock and key, didn't you, Teal?
I know
Lock
nothing.
and key.
He knows nothing.
He knows
Okay.
Okay, so can we have one of these then?
They're all yours.
Not all of those.
Well, we've got ours.
Oh, you do? Man.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so what's the best way to cook these?
Uh,
What's your favorite?
the light perch,
Yep.
you could pan fry them. They're real light, you know, flaky meat, good texture.
Yep.
No fish on either. And, you know,
She's an awesome cook.
Your
so.
wife could just take care of it for you here.
Awesome. I'd always like to get the local recipes too.
Garlic. Well, I just do garlic and lemon and butter and the regular.
Well, thank you so much. Let me transfer
You're
your
so
buckets here.
welcome. We're glad to be of service.
Long Beach
goodness, we
is
are set up.
this
Thank
is Long Beach's finest fishermen out
There
here.
we go. Don't tell anybody, okay, Teal?
Right
We
there.
swore you
I
to
don't know it.
secrecy.
I know nothing.
Take care, everybody.
Thank
Signing
you.
out.
This must be my lucky day, because not only did we get a bucket full of fish from Brad and Chris, they came back and gave us this beautiful sheep's head. This is also known as a pargo, I think. But look at this. This is just gorgeous. And I looked it up and it says that they taste similar to lobster. I mean, that's just magic.
I'm sure it's going to
That's
be
just music to my ears. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm not going to show you because that's a little gory.
We'll just cut back to the meal that you prepared.
But Teal, I have to say, the local fishermen are putting you to shame.
I know. Hey, they know the tricks around here.
Okay, look away.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you liked our video, please remember to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. These videos are made possible by the support of our patrons. Join the crew if you can. Now that we have our new outboard, we can finally be mobile again. Alamitos Bay was a surprise stop that turned out to be the perfect spot. Come back next week to see another awesome new video. See you then!